There's not a day that goes by that I don't have a handful of students sending me pictures of them holding up their real estate profit checks. I'm going to highlight some of these students in this video. This one's for $10,000, $39,000. This guy's got a $20,000 worth of checks. I mean, we got stacks of these stories. I can't wait to talk about these students. And we're going to talk about how you're going to go out there and get your next deal check using my strategy. So watch this video all the way to the end. And of course, don't forget to turn on post notifications because I'm giving away those Amazon gift cards, baby. So hit that bell notification dingy thingy and get to the gift card code first. Last week's winner was a guy named Ryan. He turned on post notifications and got to the gift card code first. So congratulations, buddy. I hope that you spend the money wisely and you enjoy it. If you want a chance to win, you know what to do. Turn on post notifications. The gift cards are anywhere from $30 up to $500. You won't know until you go to spend the money. So make sure you turn on post notifications. And without any more chit chat, let's dive into this video. All right, guys, Cody Sperber, the Clever Investor here, your real estate mentor, and I'm so excited to have this conversation with you guys today because I remember when I was brand new in the business and I would go to seminars and I would see all these success stories up on stage of people getting their first real estate deal, and I wanted it so badly, and I could just hope and wish and visualize what it was going to feel like someday to be holding that deal check on the way to the bank knowing that it became real. All that hard work, all that education, finally, all that action, all those relationships that I was trying to build, all those deals that just fell apart right at the last minute, finally everything just came together. And I knew that that feeling was going to be the best feeling in the world. So I want to share some of these stories because here at Clever Investor, we celebrate our students' successes, and I got a lot of them, guys. I probably have more testimonials than anybody else in the game. I mean, I have, no joke, dozens of success stories coming in every single week. I've been able to create so many millionaires. I've lost count at this point, but it's been such a blessing. I'm so grateful to play a part in all these amazing people's journeys. And I want to inspire you to keep going because you can do this. Check this out. This one came in on my Facebook, and I read all of the Facebook posts on our private Facebook pages and stuff. And this one was one of our students, Yamila. He wrote, "My day has arrived. Closed my first deal. 1 month return after coming out of Labs." Now, Labs is one of our higher end workshops for our mentoring students, and we actually bring in about 20 or 30 of our students. And for 2 days, we work live leads, we comp real properties, we talk to real sellers, we write real offers, and real deals get done at the Labs. And so he wrote, 1 month after returning from Labs, what an awesome experience. Tony Robbins was right. You want massive results, you need to take massive action. I think that he said that anyways. Regardless, it's true. Cody Sperber, what more can be said about you that hasn't already been said? Thank you for being awesome and being a good-hearted man and helping transform people's lives. Such an inspiring story. What I love most about this is when he got involved, and listen, there's different levels of education here at Clever Investor. Maybe you're watching just free YouTube videos, and that's fine. That's a great place to start. Now, he went all the way through our actual mentoring program after going through our Fast Track Profit System training system, and then he eventually got into our mentoring program, and then he got out to Clever Labs. So he's gone through a lot of education. But what I love most about his story is he played full out. I know a lot of people that spend so much freaking money, so much time stuck in the education world, and they can't break out of it and get into the real world. They actually hide behind education. They use education as a crutch, and they never really truly get involved with the local communities or the resources that are available to them. This is a people business, and he put himself out there and he networked his brains out and he made the phone calls and he comped the properties and he wrote the offers and he did all the activities. Even though they were scary, even though they were outside his comfort zone, even though he didn't have it perfect and he didn't know the exact thing to do every single second, he still pushed himself forward. Check this one out from Carlos. I love Carlos. And the reason I want to highlight this story, Carlos is a veteran. If you're a veteran and you're watching this, thank you for your service. I'm a Navy vet. I know what kind of sacrifice that is. Carlos is a badass. This guy has been through so much in his life, yet he is still has great attitude, and he's working so hard to better his life for himself and his family. And he's got a beautiful family, but he wrote, I got 4 deals done this month. I want to thank my mentors, Cody and Torsten and Dave, for guiding me in the right direction. Alice, Miller, Nick, you all the student leaders for their advice and their support. I want to thank Hung Nugent and his partner Peter for the opportunity and their patience. I hope I did a good job for you guys. Jessica, thank you. I wouldn't have taken these picks if it wasn't for you. Lastly, I want to thank the entire Clever community. Nothing, and I mean nothing, compares to the experience from your peers right here. The right teachers and persistence earn these checks. Keep at it. Respect. $20,000 worth of deal checks. Four deals closed in a month. $20,000 is a significant amount of money for anybody. But the fact that he got plugged into our community, what I love most about Clever Investor is this has grown to become so much bigger than Cody Sperber. You've heard a lot of people being thanked in there because it takes an army to help somebody become successful. It's not just, one person that shows up. Everybody thinks that there's some silver bullet, like as a mentor, I'm going to walk up and go, come here, I'm going to tell you a secret. Here's the secret to success. It doesn't work like that. That's not the way the real world works. If you want to find success, you have to lock arms with a bunch of people that have the right mindset, that are following the right strategies, that are crystal clear in where they're trying to go, and that all love and support each other. It's getting plugged into something bigger than yourself. That's when the magic starts happening. We have a lot of resources here at Clever Investor. I'm not alone. And if you get involved with us and you take advantage of those resources, that's when you're going to start seeing success. $20,000 I don't know what an extra $20K would do for you, but I remember when I was first starting out, $20K changed my life. It would be a massive game changer for me. I'd be able to pay off so much debts and, maybe even quit my job at that point and focus on real estate full time. I mean, that is a lot of money. Here's another veteran, Joe. He did $39,000 on a deal while he's in the military, active duty, doing real estate as a side hustle. Absolutely crushed it on this one. Thank you so much, Clever fam. All I can say is never give up on your dreams. I would have never imagined that I would be able to go out and do this. The proof's in the pudding. Now I got to go make some phone calls and get some more deals. $39,000. Congratulations, Joe. Here's another Joey, from Joe to Joey. Check out this one. This one's for $14,000. Closed my first couple of deals. I've been with Clever for almost a year. I've asked many questions. I've received many answers from Matt Miller and the rest of the crew. I wasn't taking that much action, though. I felt like I needed to know everything before I did. So for the last 4 months, I've been able to take action, and it landed me a few checks. I received the leads from mailers using the Deal Automator, absentee owners. One seller who had properties that I co-wholesaled, and I made $4,800 from that house. The other seller had 2 properties, and I co-wholesaled them as well. I made roughly $3,000 on one, and the other property I made $14,500. Thank you, everybody at the Clever Fam, for all the knowledge and support you give. The reason I wanted to highlight this story is Joey is like a lot of us. I made $0 my first 9 months in real estate. 0. Imagine the stress and the frustration and the I told you so's coming from every freaking direction. Not making any money for 9 months, but staying the course, staying at it. He was honest. I wasn't putting that much effort. It's been a year. Listen, if you make $14,000, what did he say? This check was for $14,000, but he had other ones. One for $3,000, one for $4,800. If it took you a year to make $14,000, $15,000, $16,000, $17,000, $18,000, $19,000, $20,000, $21,000, $22,000 in total, but it took you a year to get there, would it be worth it? Absolutely it would. Why would it not be worth it? He's learning a skill, and he's gained capabilities that allow him to get check after check after check because of his systems, because of his specialized knowledge, now he can do it for the rest of his life. So some of us are late bloomers. Some of us go slow. Some of us, fuck off for months and months, and then we get serious finally one day, and that's when we start taking action, and that's when we start getting results. So don't stress out if it's taking you a little bit longer. I've been there. I know that feeling of frustration, but it's so freaking worth it when you're standing there on your way to the bank holding up that $14,000 deal check. Not all checks are big. This one's from Michael, right? Michael made $1,000 on his first deal. I don't know, $1,000. Can you imagine just a little side hustle, something that takes you a few hours? He just wholesaled a house, made $1,000. Deciding to move my interest in real estate for me was like moving to a foreign country to do business. Clever Investors has been my interpreter up to this point. They stuck with me even during times I wouldn't stick with me. Thanks for holding me to the point. I believe this is a big start. The knowledge I have received confirms that I'll see more checks like this, but bigger. Thanks for your confidence. That's a beautiful thing. $1,000, it confirms the fact that this is real. It confirms the fact that these strategies work and that anybody can get plugged into them. Doesn't matter what your background is. It doesn't matter what you've done in the past. All that matters right now is that you draw that line in the sand and you take massive action and you make a decision that this is going to happen for you no matter what hurdles or obstacles get in your way, and that if you want it bad enough, you can do this, right? He's proof. All of these students are proof. I'm going to blow through a couple more of these. I don't want to leave my women out. Lindsay, all right, she's from back east. She made $8,830. I'm so excited to announce I've officially closed my very first wholesale deal. I've been working on this one since September. It was without a doubt such an amazing experience. I learned so much from just one deal. I can't thank everybody in the Clever family enough who supported me. Absolutely phenomenal. Women in real estate can absolutely dominate because they have what's called emotional intelligence. Us guys, we're hurting for emotional intelligence. They actually can connect and influence and build a relationship on a much deeper level because of emotional intelligence and influence. Here's one of my young guys out there. Tyler making, what's this one? $21,000. Closed my first deal on a multifamily property today. Thank you, Sawyer, Brian, Torsten, Cody. On to the next one. Boom. Paul, this one's for $6,000. Today's another good day, cashing another check. Don't let anybody tell you it can't be done. Do the mail outs, make the calls, do the follow-ups, stay consistent. Helping good people out of bad situations, what I love to do. Boom. Look at that. How happy would you be if you were holding up an extra $6K right at this moment? Anna, another awesome woman in real estate, $3,000 on her first deal. Closed my first deal. Thank you to everybody who's helped me every step of the way, especially my mentor, Nancy. This lady is a badass, by the way. This is somebody who actually dominates in real estate. Look at how many deal checks she's holding up. I have dozens of these pictures from Denise. Now, Denise is out of Louisiana. She's one of our most successful students. One of my first students I've ever took on, actually. She was a dental hygienist. Never did real estate, knew nothing about real estate. You might have heard me tell her story in the past, but she was a dental hygienist. And she made a decision one day. She wanted to learn real estate. She came to the best of the best. She invested in her education. She started in our Pro Members program, right, which is $97 a month. She started off as a Pro member. She worked her way in and eventually took a course. Then she got into our mentoring program, and now she owns hundreds of rental properties, is one of the largest, most successful wholesalers in the state of Louisiana. Her and her mom, she actually ended up quitting her dental hygienist business. She actually kept that job for a while because she loved it so much, and she was actually getting cash buyers. As she was cleaning people's teeth, she was talking about her real estate deals, and she would, people would be like, oh, I'll give you some cash, right? Can you imagine that? And she got a lot of cash buyers that way, but eventually her real estate business grew too large and she had to quit. Now she's absolutely dominating it. Story after story after story after story. This one just came out on my Instagram. Love this. I've been following you for some time. I'm 23 years old. Her name's RV, by the way. I got started in October of 2018, bought one flip, then bought another one. Then I wholesaled one house. Now I'm buying my third house, which is a duplex to renovate and rent out. I've been doing this for 4 months only. I've learned so much already. All the marketing strategies I learned from you. I've had success, although I'm still not good at cold calling, still scares me, but I'm trying to get over that fear. Thank you, Cody. Your training programs were a big help. No matter where you start, the key is that you have to start. Getting educated is your first step. All right, this video is going a little long, but I wanted to share these success stories with you. I don't know how long it's going to take you. I don't know if you're somebody that takes this seriously. I don't know if you might be somebody that just takes this information and runs with it and absolutely freaking dominates. But I will know that if you don't start and you don't take massive action, it will never happen for you. Your day will come, I promise you that. It's only a matter of time. You just have to stay the course and lock arms with the Clever Investor community. Get involved. Don't sit on the wall watching the game of life being played by other people. Don't be a spectator. Step up, get involved, and take massive action. Below this video is going to be some links where you can get involved right now, and it's not going to cost you a lot of money. Like I said, my most expensive training courses are $497. I have one for $297. I have one for $97. I have another one for $67. I mean, I have free training. You're watching a free video on YouTube. I mean, I put out a tremendous amount of content. You can get started, and depending on what level you want to be at and how fast you want to get there, it's totally up to you, but it will be worth it. The key is starting. I don't have anything else in this one. I'm Cody Sperber, the Clever Investor, signing off for now. What are your thoughts? Drop me a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on this one. Smash that like button and turn on post notifications. Until next time, signing off for now. Take care. Comb your hair. Sperber out.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Hey, listen, while you're here, why don't you click the tab in the upper right-hand corner and grab my new book, How to Flip Houses with Little to No Money Down. It's a step-by-step guide on how I got wealthy in real estate and how you can too. Hope it helps. Oh, don't forget to watch the 2 videos also.